The room was quiet except for the soft ticking of an old clock on the wall. Emma lay in her small bed, staring at the ceiling, her eyes heavy but unwilling to close. Nights were the hardest. Every night she waited. She waited for a voice that no longer called her name, for footsteps that would never walk down the hallway again. Just a year ago, everything had been different. Her father used to sit beside her bed every night telling her stories. Stories about brave knights, lost stars, and magical worlds where nothing bad ever happened. He always ended with the same words. No matter how dark it gets, there's always a light waiting for you. But one rainy evening, everything changed. There had been an accident. After that night, the house grew silent. No more stories, no more laughter, just the echo of memories in empty rooms. Emma turned to her side and hugged her pillow tightly. It still faintly smelled like him, or maybe it was just her imagination refusing to let go. She missed the way he would tuck her in, the way he smiled, the way he made everything feel safe. A tear rolled down her cheek. "Papa," she whispered into the darkness. There was no answer, only silence. She slowly got out of bed and walked to the window. The sky was filled with stars, shining softly in the night. Her father once told her that every star was a light for someone who felt lost. Emma looked up and tried to believe it. "Are you there?" she asked quietly. The wind brushed against the window, gentle and cold. She closed her eyes and remembered his voice, warm and calm, telling her that he would always be with her no matter what. But it didn't feel that way. Not tonight. Not on nights when the silence felt too loud. Emma walked back to her bed and pulled out a small, worn-out book from under her pillow. It was her favorite, the one her father used to read to her every night. Her hands trembled slightly as she opened it. For a moment she hesitated. Then, in a soft, shaky voice, she began to read. At first, the words felt heavy. Each sentence reminded her of him, of the nights when he would bring the story to life with funny voices and gentle laughter. But as she kept reading, something changed. Her voice grew steadier. The room didn't feel as empty, and for just a moment, it felt like he was there again, sitting beside her, listening. Emma turned the page, her heart aching but warm at the same time. Maybe he wasn't completely gone. Maybe he lived in these stories. Maybe he lived in her memories. A small smile appeared on her face through her tears. She finished the story and closed the book slowly, holding it close to her chest. "Good night, Papa," she whispered. This time the silence didn't feel so cold. She lay back down, her eyes finally closing. Outside, the stars continued to shine, soft and steady, like tiny lights guiding her through the darkness. And somewhere, deep in her heart, she felt it. A quiet, gentle light, the one he had promised would always be there.